Good morning. Welcome to ABC 123 Trader. Today is July 19, 2021. It is almost quarter after 10, and let's start taking a look at the NASDAQ futures. Okay, so let's go through the risk disclaimer. All forms of trading carry high level of risk, so you should only speculate with money you can afford to lose. You can lose more than your initial deposit and stake. Please ensure your chosen method matches your investment objectives. Familiarize yourself. Sorry about that. Familiarize yourself with the risks involved, and if necessary, seek independent advice. U.S. government required disclaimer: Commodity Futures Trading Commission. Trading financial instruments of any kind, including options, futures, and securities, have large potential rewards, but also large potential risks. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in options, futures, and stock markets. Do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Alrighty, let's start taking a look at this. Okay, morning, everybody. It's a screamer today, it looks like, and let's see exactly what they're saying. Stock sell-off picking steam, down more 700 points. It is a rocket. Is there anything else? Jim Cramer expect, and let's go to CNBC here. No, Fox Business. Stocks tumble as virus spread quickest. Airlines, restaurants drop because of the virus. Give me a break. Don't tell me this. We've been in this for a year and a half. You could figure that out. But whatever. Let them use whatever news that they want. It is a screamer today. Look at that, 1.2. If it keeps on going there, it'll just keep on dropping down. We'll try to find out where the bottom is, and then we can maybe pick off from the bottom. Because when it gets to this volatility, guys, and if you're newer traders, it can be very, very difficult. Well, we're floating at 10. But let's take a look at the daily chart, and we'll work our way from there. Where's my day chart? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got so many. Is that the day chart? I think, yeah, it was. I remember now. Okay, on the day chart, we had 4 days left. Now, you think about this. That last buy phase, remember we did 500 points. This is amazing how the phase kicked in. Well, the sell phase finally, it's been such a long time for the phases to start re-kicking in. I haven't seen this forever. And let's look where the buy phase was. So on the buy phase, technically, you know what, I'll put it on the historical as well so you can understand. Okay. Oh yeah, it's a good drop today. Wow, what a rocket! If it bounces at 50, it'll probably go to 1400. We're already at 75. Okay, so see this gap? It's going to come back to maybe back to the original gap. Look at this. On a Fibonacci retracement between phase to phase, they say you do from high to low, or this swing high to low, but we broke. But let's go to from phase to phase. Where are we right now? We're past 61.8, and if we hit the peak, way past. So we'll find out. But look at this, 3-day sell-off, because we have not seen a sell-off, guys, forever. Like, I mean, I shouldn't say forever. Last time was in May, good pull down. But look at this, 3 days hardcore sell-off. So we're finally kicking in. Maybe get to this level, possibly. Yeah, that's the 1300 level. Let's see here. Where are we on this one? Okay, so that's the first thing. Oh, I did have a day chart here. Sorry. So, but what I'm going to also do is I'm going to add one more chart, because now we're getting back into volatility. And the reason why I massage these charts once in a while, and then we get to the pinpointing time, is it depends how the market's performing. Now we have screamers. Now we got to kind of change our game plan a bit, because we can't, before it was like, scalp here, scalp there, or, a little trade here, a little trade there. But now, because the swings are that much higher, we really have to watch, because if you're wrong on the wrong side, you get destroyed. Okay. So what we're going to do, we'll put it to that 240 minute again. And let's see where we are in the cloud on the 4-hour chart here. Okay. Now let's take a look, and I'm going to increase. Oh wow, what a drop! Let's go to 90 days. I just want to get a nice cloud forming so I can see if we're breaking through this cloud. Okay. So we're floating at 71, and look at these order blocks. We got the first order block touch, breakthrough, destroyed this order block. Now we have this potential here at this level. So what I'm going to do is, because it's moving so strong, I'm going to put a line right there. So 1350, and there's one more right here at probably 1300. Wow, what a screamer. And now we have a new order block right here. So when it comes back up, it's going to test the 600 level, around the 600 level, because you can see this little order block forming right there. So now we know this is going to be our range we're going to be playing for the next little while, unless it just skyrockets. Wow, crazy move. I haven't seen this for, since earlier in the year. So we know today is a sell-off. Okay, so I actually might have missed my trade for today. Whatever, it is what it is. There's always money to be made in the market. I won't say money to made. To become consistent, I have to really watch what I'm saying, technically speaking. So anyways, let's go to the other chart here and see what we can see. Alrighty, so we are negative 1.25. I don't know what it was in the morning, but she's rocketing. And see how we broke these major market maker lines. So now you can see there's a big, it's still going to push. See, we were at 75, and look at this, it's almost at 14.5 already. That's how volatile it is. So we really have to watch. Now what we're going to do is, I've got to open this up. Oh, the reason why I have it far away is because we broke these levels, we have to look to the left to trade the right. So the reason why I did that is I want to find out where a nice big section is. See this? They're playing at this level, but at 1350 it looks like where a lot of consolidation was. So this is the area I'm most interested in for now. Right there. Mark it right there, and then we set the other two levels, and we can keep on going there. If she pulls out to 1350, it's a possibility she's going to do the bounce, because we are screaming. Okay, and around 11:15, I think what's going to happen, I'm not sure, but we'll see, because the inner band is coming in at 10:30. And what I mean by inner band, if you don't understand, the market plays in certain phases. Like, as you know, that I love the morning open, and I'm actually trying to teach myself to not trade it as much anymore. It's more so partly from the volatility. Wow, what a sell-off! But it's also, if you want to become a consistent trader, because I have a lot of newer traders here, they might not understand order flow, they might not understand about order blocks, reading the time and sales. Like, there's so much technical stuff that you could look at so many different directions, but it's more so for, if you trade, on my experience, when I started getting my aha moments, if you start trading around 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 11:15, you can avoid literally majority of the noise. You could fade it back, or it could run all day. That's one of the easiest trades for myself. I'm not sure for yourself. Some days they don't hit. Many times it will hit. And if you notice the past few days, I've tried to trade the 10:30 trade, and I kept on getting a loss, and then I had to gobble my way back up. So I'll have to really retrain myself on that zone. But what we're going to do is at 1350, we're looking at the delta, major sell-off. And if you really think about it, we're in a 1 hour candle. So I'm going to go back to a 15-minute candle for now and see what the price action is. Okay, So this line here, this line here, this line here, this is the indicator I call, it's called, do I still have the name up here? No. This is the interband, okay? Morning open price, basically, right out kickoff. It's swaying, if it's quite even actually, if you really think about it. But it's swaying up, swaying down, volume point of control, VWAP. We broke this level of volume, okay? Now and we hit 127 actually. So there's the 50 level. If we start continuing to break down, a good breakdown, I said 1350, right? I'll let it finish calculating. If it continuously to break down, because now we have a couple of there's some volume, flash orders. What we're going to do is we're going to watch to see if they're going to fade in, buy in slowly, maybe get, possibly, where's the one, there's the true market open price, same as the interband, high low. And now we're going to watch if she starting to fail aggressively, because we're below market maker here. That's the zone I was talking about. So we got 127, 141, 161. That's a 400 level, so we have to watch. That's your 50-point move, and we'll go from there. Now, I'm going to also have to switch over to that one other chart. I need my quarters chart. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Boom. Oh, I forgot that. I programmed something on the weekend. I wanted to test it, son of a gun. I didn't transfer it over. It wasn't much of a sell off. I'll wait for it to finish loading. Hopefully I don't lock out. Okay, now I'm going to transition back. Transition. Come on. Here we go. Alrighty. So as you can tell, we're on a major sell-off. Why can't I? Oh, wrong button. Got to get used to this again. Okay, this is the zone of interest. It's not even on a 50, so oh yeah, the 50 is right here. So now we have to see if we can start breaking down. We're at 10:05 to 10:55, 10:55, 11:11. Okay, we'll have to find out here. And also, while this is, just want to open it up. I'm learning something new about my chart. So if we were on the triggerfish, we could have made her here. Right now we're in consolidation. I've got to grab something. Just give me a second, guys. Basically what I'm finding out is using the triggerfish, I like it for entries for the pullback to get in. Same thing with this for the buyout, sell out. 10:05 is holding. It looks like might be the 11 o'clock sell. So we'll let it fade. But this zone, once it starts trigger fishing like this, I can go actually control 3. Right from the beginning of the zone, basically, where the highs and lows are. I'll go from one before. And here's my volume point of control. So now I know, literally on that line too. So now I can watch this region. Okay? Because the triggerfish, it might go back up, who knows, but right now I'm thinking it's going to break for the second level and continue down to 1350, the way the momentum is running right now. So we can go from there. Let me see here. Why do I have a chart here? This is a testing chart. Let me just check here. There we go. There's the other one. Let's move this over. And honestly, you really don't need all these charts, of course, but it's what I do is I try to get a mental picture slowly but surely and just ingrain it in my head, saying, okay, what's the energy? Here's the trend cloud, 1007 map. Is 1007 map, and are we in chop all day, which I don't like, but I don't think so. Wow, that would be a lot of chop. I'd be really frustrated. And so we had our triggerfish, same time frame, right? 1 minute, breaking through a couple of these zones. We're taking the fade back up. And if we do get up here, we might get a second sell-off. Here's market open price. So it's working its way back from all that volatility this morning, guys. Think about it. It went up to 574 to 457. So there's your 100-point swing. And now we're just trying to get a rhythm going. Major sell-off in the beginning, bounce back right to the top of the VWAP, I guess. Getting into that zone, and we're going to watch if it hits our this volume point of control, getting into that area, see if it curls and fails, and then we can take it again. But see, there's no blue candle here. There's no high volume shutdown. There was a lot of volume here. How many contracts was that? But we did hit a 127 extension, which wow, that's a 4,000 sell-off. What are these right now? 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1. Let me see here. 41. What was this morning stuff? 5, 5, 40. So there was a lot of push right there, eh? But now let's wait and see. Now, I'm going to move this down. Triggerfish going up. There, see how it just literally wicked it? That could have been a buy, but because we're in consolidation, I don't like it. And we're going against the trend. We are around at a 50 level. And we can go from there. There's actually, I'm not sure. We will see. And what time are we? We're right at the interband time. So what I want to do is, let's take a look. Okay, so do we have interband on here? No. Was it the other chart that was interband? This was testing. I don't need that chart, but I'm just testing that one. And let's take a look at, there's your interband right here. $85, $87. Yeah, she pulled up here. Yeah, 1 minute, all red. There we go. Now we wait and see. The quiet before the storm. So we're at 10:30 right now, and we're going to find out where on the interband are we. What actually, the other thing I want to do is something Isham taught me. I just wish I remember which indicator was it. Let's see here. Let's see if maybe it was a NinjaTrader indicator. Let's see where we are in here. Cumulative delta. I can't remember. Oh, I think it was order flow VWAP, which is actually a really interesting indicator. There we go. Yeah, so because it's trending down, of course we have to get back up, hopefully up to here, or she's going to keep on going down. She likes to come back to the VWAP all the time. That's what Isham, one thing that I did learn. And so we're so in the extremities, but we'll have to wait. And where are we right now? We're at 75, 76. Okay, so we got a trigger fish here. And hopefully it doesn't explode too much. Delta is pushing, but it's holding. There's our pop. See how it just literally touched the triggerfish, but it's in consolidation still. So, and we're at 1034. A lot of price action moving right now. Wow. Let me see here. 92 to 78. Wow, that's violent. We really have to watch. Now if we can break this zone, this is our key. I'm going for it. Darn it.
Order filled.
We'll find out here. I'm going to go to at least 50. I'm going to put another one on triggerfish right here. That's if I get my 10 points.
Order submitted.
We're at 55, so it's going to break 55 for sure. And I'm going to go buy MIT.
Order submitted.
Where are we right now? Just grinding through 55. It will hit 50 now.
Order filled.
And we're already done. $225 first trade. And
order canceled.
You're going to ask me, you might ask me, what trade, what am I on right now? There we go. What did we hit? We hit 49, whatever. Okay, now you're going to, let me see here. I'm going to have to shut down the video. It's only 225, but that's okay. Came in late in the day anyways. Why can't I see my OBS? There we go. Alrighty, now you're going to ask me, why did I choose that trade? And she's breaking 48 now, 50. I'll just get, where are we on our delta? Okay, now I'm on this chart. Darn it, I wanted the other chart. That's okay. So basically, what I was looking for, I was watching price action. This is our consolidation phase. It literally touched the moving average here. But I was waiting for a price action of this candle here, okay? And when I was watching this price action bouncing, and the trigger fish was just increasing, so there was a rejection, so they have to fill in the vacuum. We know now, I'm learning, even myself as a trader, that I didn't really know how powerful the quarters were. I knew it was always at the 100 levels and maybe on the 50 levels, but I didn't realize how powerful they are. And it's really easy for myself that I can use it as a target, a simple target. Don't get greedy. You saw how long that trade was, $225, and it's done. So we scalped it, made a few bucks. This thing took off a little faster than I wanted, but I was watching the delta, and I was trying to get into that position, but you could literally see it take off, and I said, okay, we're good to go. So that trade started about 8 minutes after. See, here's that 10:30. See, look at that, literally 10:30. Okay. Like I said, you start around 10:30. That would have been your move. I got bitten a few times last week on the 10:30 thing, thinking it was going the direction I got destroyed. But I'm watching it now. It's been 3 days now. On the 10:30, it looks like there's a snap back of the opposite direction at 10:30. I'm not sure. But because it's so volatile, like we are literally cruising at, how many ticks a minute? Geez, this is crazy. See how it hit here, and we've got to watch this. But where are we here? Oh, look at even my circle. Actually, I got to program this for you guys. Very simple. And you can put in your own times in there. But see how we only took this much? That little much is that. If you're working a day wage, guys, even at minimum wage, you're not doing that bad. You know, for sitting down and I'm just chatting with you guys. But it is a volatile day. We're at negative 1.25. It's still holding. But so we took this snap. How much volume is this first? 2,600. Bottoms out at 222. Yeah. I'm going to upload this video right away. If I do take another trade, I'll record it and I'll connect it for the next day. But right now, it's I kind of missed the morning. It moved a little too much to my liking. And but at least we got a few points in. But what it might do, it might oscillate, do another run. If it does get to 1350 today, I'll cry. But you know, it is what it is. It's trading. The key for myself is to be consistent. You know, don't get too greedy. If you're consistent, make a few bucks here, make a few bucks there, continue the way. If I stuck at 225 today, every day, let's say 200 a day, that's 40,000 US in my pocket. Okay, I'm done. Okay, so yeah, but let's. I'll wrap it up. I will go through all the charts, what I looked at. Once again, let's start from the first chart, if I can find it. Boom, 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 boom. Where are you? Is it this chart, this chart? Not that chart, not, that's right here. Okay. We're still trying to break this order block here. There's it's going to take some time, maybe at 11:15. But here we are, big sell-off today. If we started trading on as a position trader, because we haven't had it for such a long time. The last one we knew worked really well. This one, I'll keep it at that price point. That's fine. We're up 382 points. Just on the phase. Phase up worked, phase down. These past phases has just been really crazy ever since, yeah, when it hit the bottom here back in basically May. Because we had, this was, I remember I tried to do an exam before I came back from Mexico. Sell-off failed, this one failed, this started working, this held. So, and a failure, positive, positive. So we're getting back into the trend line. It's starting to work good again. So we still have, I still believe we still have some pullback to the level. We'll find out when. We're almost at, look at that. My trade was at 50 points lower already. See, it bounced back up, crazy. So we'll find out there. Very volatile. And let me see, how many point move is that? 25, 50, 75, 100, 125, 50. 50 is 125 swing. Wow, that's a violent swing. Okay, so from that point forward, now when we look at, where's my OBS? When we're looking here, this was that violent move before I wrapped up. There's a lot of contracts playing around in this zone. It is flirting at 127, which I'm thinking I don't know if it's going to keep on going or not, because it's just too whippy right now. But it did try to grab some more contracts for a pullback, and I still think there's going to be one more move. If I was up at 5 a.m., of course, it would have been the best time, because you could tell it was just transitioning over. So this is our move. What I'm finding out as well, guys, is if I'm using the momentum indicator, I use it on a 15 or a 30-minute chart. It's a really good indication of majority of the time of saying, okay, we can, this is early enough in the trend. See, look at this. We got 1, 2, look at this. 1, 2, 1, 2, starts to move. This one took off like crazy, but once it starts trending, we can usually get in. Now let's take a look at this one. That's the end of the day. I want it showing you earlier in the day. Same thing again. See, it's moving, holding. 1, 2, away you go. I'm starting to learn that. You know, it's amazing that of all the indicators that I've written in time, that I'm starting to. I always see. Everybody sees patterns when you're trading, and you're thinking you're doing the right or wrong thing or whatever. But the interesting thing is when you're looking from a farther time frame, getting closer, you start to see different correlations saying, okay, if I sit back and I notice this thing is starting to turn around, I'll just give it some time until I can start seeing the momentum build up and then go from there. Okay, so I didn't even use volume profile today, so let's go to what I was looking for. Let's transition here. So as you can see, this was the volume profile. We saw 1030 rejection. We're back to volume point of control. She might go up. We're getting into the cloud again. We do have a sell time at 10:55. This could be our last impulse move at 11 o'clock on our final sell-off. But look at this. We're still ranging. Think about it, guys. Even though we're taking small amount of volume, we actually technically really haven't broke our range, except while in the 70 zone, but we still really didn't break. We only scalped a little more, and from the end, maybe it might go up a little higher to the end, and we could maybe sell down again. Okay, 1482 in this one. So the short term volume point of control here, the longer term is up here. Okay, and then let me see here. Is that it? And we'll just take a look at the baseline cloud. So on the baseline cloud, what we can do, if it does work, actually we even hit target 1. Jose's indicator guy. You got to give Mr. Jose Astorga 2 thumbs up on this one. See, so target 1 hit, almost fib target 1 hit. And this was market open, so no, what was market open here, hit the top, breakout. This would have been a trade here if you were using baseline. 915, really fighting, just trying to break. We haven't had anything major. And then 1055, if it does work, we can also take a trade out of here one more time. Other than that, just make sure you pinpoint your trades, guys. Trade safe, and you guys have a great day. Take care.